Dear student, welcome you to my YouTube channel. Dear student, today topic which I am going to teach you, this is the basic definitions and formulas of the soil mechanics. So let's come to the topic soil mechanics. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the phase system of the soil and the void ratio, and now today I am going to teach you the first porosity. Dear student, we discussed about void ratio, which is denoted by the symbol E in previous class. And what is the E represent? Volume of void to total volume of void to volume of soil solid. And now we will study about porosity. What do you mean by porosity? As the name suggests, porosity means porous place. What is porous place? Which is represented by the symbol small n, that is in definition form it is represented as n equal to volume of void to total volume of soil solid. It is known as the definition of definition of porosity. Dear student, what is V of V? V equal to volume of void. And what is V? V equal to the total volume of soil solid. Total volume of soil solid. Here the porosity range in between 0 to 100, and it is the range of porosity which is represent N 0 to 100%. Dear student, porosity volume of void never be equal to 100%. Never be equal to 100%. And volume of void when equal to 0, when volume of void, one thing, please note here, it is expressed in percentage. The void ratio, the porosity is expressed in percentage. Now the range of porosity, volume of void never be equal to 0. So the range of porosity will be this is the range of porosity. So this is clear to all what is porosity, and the volume of void never be greater than 100%. Here if volume of void never be equal to 100%, why? If volume of void will be equal to total volume, then the space will be empty. So volume of void never be 100%, volume of void never be equal to 0. So the range of the porosity will be between 0 and 100%. Please remember this. This is the important. Now, from previously we studied the void ratio. This is void ratio, and this is porosity. Dear student, in porosity we define the volume of void with respect to total volume. In void ratio we define volume of void with respect to volume of soil solid. Dear student, please note here, both void ratio and porosity, both void ratio and porosity represent the both void ratio and porosity represent the looseness and denseness of soil mass, but the void ratio E is considered as most appropriate than porosity. Because why? Because in void ratio, because is considered with respect to the total volume of soil solid. So the consider with respect to volume of soil solid. So that's why it is most appropriate than the porosity, because when we change due to atmospheric changes, the volume of soil solid never be changes, but due to changes in atmosphere, the total volume will changes due to changes in atmospheric condition. That's why for more appropriate we consider the void ratio, because it consider with respect to volume of soil solid. So please dear student, please remember, it is important thing that the void ratio is more appropriate than the porosity. This is all about porosity and void ratio. Next, come to the saturation, which represented by the symbol small s. What does the degree of saturation represent? The degree of saturation, by definition form, it represents the ratio of volume of water to volume of void is known as degree of saturation. That means, 1 minute, suppose this is your 3-phase soil mass and is composed of soil solid, water and air in it. Here this is total volume V and this is volume of void. So here what is the volume of void? Volume of void is equal to volume of air plus volume of water. This volume of void, how much amount of water present in that, with respect to that what amount of void is represented by the symbol that is known as degree of saturation. That means this amount of void, volume of air plus volume of water, which is equal to total volume of void. That means how much amount of this quantity, volume of water, will be present in total volume of void is represented by the ratio of volume of water to volume of void is known as degree of saturation. When S equal to 100%, then it is known as saturated soil. The value when S equal to 100%, that means it is known as saturated soil. When S equal to 0, then that is completely dry soil. When the range of S in between 0 to 100, that means this is known as partially saturated soil. Partially saturated soil. Generally, the degree of saturation is represented represent in percentage form. So here what we found, degree of saturation means the volume of water with respect to volume of void is known as degree of saturation. How much amount of water is present in a soil mass to saturate or to make moist to the soil is known as degree of saturation. Then what is the amount of degree of saturation? When degree of saturation equal to 100%, that means that soil is known as saturated soil. When degree of saturation equal to 0, that means that type of soil is completely dry soil. When the degree of saturation lies in between the 0 to 100%, then that type of soil is known as partially saturated soil. This is the three most important things about the degree of saturation. Dear student, this is all about degree of saturation. Next come to the air content. Next is air content. Dear student, what is mean by air content? This is a term which is known as air content, which is denoted by the symbol AC. According to definition, the air content is defined as the volume of air with respect to volume of void. Volume of air with respect to volume of void 200 is known as air content. What is air content? Air content is defined as the volume of air with respect to volume of voids is known as air content. So here VA equal to what? VA equal to volume of air and VB equal to volume of voids, and it represent in terms of percentage. Now the range of air content is lie between 0 to 100%. The air content range is lie between 0 to 100%. Next, suppose what is the definition say? Here, right here, air content is equal to volume of air divided by volume of void. That is also can be written as volume of air equal to volume of void minus volume of water divided by volume of voids. That is equal to volume of 1 minus volume of water divided by volume of void. 1 minute. Next, air content equal to volume of air to volume of void, that is multiplication of 100. The volume of air can be written as volume of void minus volume of water divided by volume of void into 100. Now volume of void divided by volume of void, 1 minus volume of water divided by volume of void, so into 100. Now 1 minus volume of void divided by volume of water, which is known as volume of water divided by volume of void, that is known as S, which is known as degree of saturation. So we can write 1 minus S into 100%. So here what we found, air content equal to, air content can be written as 1 minus S into 100%. This is the interrelationship between air content and degree of saturation. So please remember carefully, air content equal to 1 minus S. This is the important relationship. Please remember, air content equal to, we can write air content equal to 1 minus S, because volume of water divided by volume of void can also be named as degree of saturation. So this is all about air content. Next, percentage of air content, which is represented by the symbol Na. It is known as volume of air to total volume into 100. It is defined as the volume of air with respect to total volume is known as percentage of air content. Dear student, the range of percentage of air content range is lies in between, similarly 0 to between 100. So this is represent in term, represent by terms in percentage. So this is all about percentage of air content, and previously we studied air content, and this is the percentage of air content. So this is all about the air content, porosity, void ratio. Next come to the water content. Water content, which is represented by the symbol W. Water content is defined as the weight of water to weight of soil solid is known as water content. Suppose this is your soil mass and this contain water and this is soil solid. So what does this formula represent? Means weight of soil solid. In total weight of soil solid, how much amount of water is present in it is known as the water content. So this is represent in terms of percentage. The range of the water content is lies in between. The range of water content is lies between 0 to 100. Dear student, if weight of water, please note here, if weight of water equal to weight of soil solid, that means if weight of water equal to weight of soil solid, that means the soil is completely fully saturated soil. Next is water content, which is represented by the symbol W. What is water content is defined? Water content is defined as the weight of water to weight of soil solid. It is known as the definition of water content. That means weight of water to weight of soil solid. That means suppose this is your soil mass, then weight of soil solid, this is weight of water. Sorry, this is water and this is soil solid. So that means in total weight of soil solid, how much amount of water is present in it is represented by the symbol which is known as water content. Means suppose there is a huge mass of soil solid, then how much amount of water is present in that much amount of soil solid. With respect to which that much amount of soil solid, how much amount of water is present in it is known as the water content. So the range of water content will be between 0 to 100%. There is no upper limit for water content. It may be greater than 100%. So there is no upper limit for water content, and it may be greater than 100%. The fine grain soil contain higher amount of water with respect to coarse grain soil. Here the fine grain soil contain higher amount of water with respect to fine grain soil contain higher amount of water with respect to coarse grain soil. So the range of water content in between 0 to 100%, no upper limit, there may be greater than 100%, and the fine grain soil contain higher amount of water with respect to coarse grain soil. So next is water. This is all about water content. Next is, dear student, suppose water content may be equal to 0. Why? When the soil is in dry state. Then if soil is in dry state, then weight of water will be equal to 0. Then water content equal to 0 to soil into 100. That means the water content will be equal to 0. So water content is when 0, when the weight of water will be equal to 0. That means the weight of water is equal to 0 when the soil is dry state. So this is all about the water content. So next come to the relation between density and unit weight. Dear student, what is density and what is unit weight? Density, which is represented by the symbol rho, which is known as, here will written mass volume relationship. That means density is equal to mass per total volume is known as density. And unit weight, what is unit weight? Weight for unit volume is known as unit weight of soil. So this is the relation between mass and volume, and this is the relation between weight and volume. So according to definition, according to its mathematical form, density is equal to mass per, it is defined as mass per total volume is known as density of soil. Density of soil or any density. And here it defined as weight with respect to its total volume is known as unit weight. So here what we found, density means mass per volume and unit weight means weight per total volume. So this is the definition about density and unit weight of soil sample. So next, the unit of the density and unit of unit weight. Next is, this is density, which is represented by mass by volume. The unit will be kg per meter cube, or the unit weight, the density of the water will be equal to 1000 kg per meter cube or 1 gram per centimeter. Next, the unit of the unit weight gamma equal to weight by volume, which can be written as mass into specific gravity divided by V. And mass by volume will be equal to, here mass by volume equal to rho. So here mass by volume is equal to rho, so it can be written as rho into G. So this is the relation, unit weight will be equal to rho into G. Next, gamma equal to rho into g. The unit of the gamma will be equal to Newton per meter cube and kilonewton per meter cube or dyne per centimeter. Next, unit weight of the water will be equal to 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. Dear student, please remember all these things about the density and unit weight. You should remember and understand properly for today's class this unit weight all definition. In next class we will study about the next terms, ball density, specific gravity, and the next terms which we left. So for today's class this much amount I want to teach you in today's class. So thank you so much for watching my channel.